Hi. It's December 6th. I don't know what time it is. I'll check what time it is, but I'm not feeling well. I have a sore throat. I think like a post-nasal drip. My nose is stuffy, my nose is runny, but I just did this COVID test and it's negative. It looks rough, but it's negative. There's nothing on the T. So I don't know what's wrong with me, and I don't know if it was my sister. She had the flu for 2-3 weeks now, or my classmate. I went to her house to rehearse yesterday because we have like a project together, and it just sucks because now like when you're sick, and like we really shouldn't be like having like rounds of flu circulating when COVID is still an issue, but I digress. I'm just not feeling good, and I really wanted to rant about the other class I'm taking, Directing 1. It's really hard for me to focus my brain on school, on classes, on certain things. I don't know why. I can't focus. I can't like see myself doing work sometimes. And it's also just because like there's no sense of urgency. And for this class specifically, I was supposed to cast 2 actors in a scene. They had to memorize lines completely, be blocked on movement in the scene, and like I had to direct 2 people, and it's like the school doesn't facilitate or provide you students. They don't provide you like a database or a bank to pick like plays or scenes from, and there's not really any like, there was no transparent like, oh, if you participate you also get extra credit from your other classes. No, I have to email the department head on my own and ask her nicely, hey, can my 2 actors get credit? And it's only half a credit for doing 1 scene, but for half an entire semester they're supposed to meet with me a minimum 3 times a week, memorize dialogue, and then come on time and then like perform in front of people. Work like that is so valuable. I can't believe I have to get other students to do this kind of work with no compensation, with no regard that they're also full-time students with their own workload, with their own caseload, with their own jobs and stuff. It's heartbreaking. It's really hard. And because I know like the actors, these friends that I made, I'm new to this school. I didn't make a lot of new friends at this school. Like I've made 10 friends. To have to like really like I'm not choke holding them, but it's just like I really like finessed and I like begged them to join. And even like with them joining me, I made it requirements like, hey, to make it easier on you, we can make what we work on pieces of work that you're doing in your other classes if you're also in an acting class or if you're also working on a monologue, right? To make it easier on you. And it's just like even things like that where I thought would make it a little easier. I don't know where the camera is. I don't know. But overall, class has me so that directing class has me it's not fair. It's like, and then it's the same thing with like just like overall, just like unpaid internships, clinicals, students going through clinicals. It's just like every facet, because I work at a pharmacy and there's a lot of pharmacy students like who come in and have to do this work, and they're doing so many laborious monotonous tasks day in and day out for so many hours. And all of these industries, they're all built on free labor. Why is that? And having stipend grant programs for people to apply to like, you know, help those students get that money back, that's not answering the question. Why are we getting away with using all this free labor under the guise of knowledge? Regardless if it's knowledge, it needs like, there needs to be more compensation. People can't afford this, and someone else in their family is taking on that load of supporting them financially. It's like, regardless regardless of it, whether it be in the medical field, in healthcare, in, oh my god, all of it, in fucking art school. Like, what? Why? Oh, it's so it's not fair. It's not nice. I don't know what to do. Tomorrow's my final, and I have 2 actors. One of them also just caught a cold, is just getting over their cold. And I know he has school, he has work, it's his first semester back, and I feel so bad that, like, I wasn't on top of planning and managing and, like, directing him. But regardless of, even if I did do all of that, I don't think he would have been able to do it because, like, he's an older brother, full-time college student. He's taken 18 credits and works full-time and commutes to school. Even if I was on top of my game and doing everything, it's just like that kind of like dedication and work that he would have to put in is still like insane. My other actor knows their lines completely, but like that's because of like the other class. So it's like, yeah, they had it down. I'm just worried. It's just, I don't want to embarrass my actor. Not that he'll be embarrassed, but it's just like, I don't know, everyone just, this is the part that makes me sad, because it's like, is there something wrong with me? Because everybody else in the class, all these other students, all these other people are just following in line. They're falling in line and they're doing this work, and they don't see an issue with doing this work and like being put up to these tasks and like being held to these standards, but these aren't standards. But it's just like, why do these rules exist? This isn't okay. This kind of work isn't okay. But they've all been at this school longer than me, and they just do it, and they're doing it fine. And I'm just like, isn't me? Am I the problem? Like, I don't get it. Like, that kind of work, like, how are they managing? And like, how are they managing? It's like, it's not fair. It's like, I want to know, like, how are they able to manage all of this and stay on top of everything? And I can't. I feel myself running a fever, but I'm really cold. I just don't want COVID again. I caught COVID last January from a classmate. If I catch it again from a classmate, and a palm colored classmate, mind you, I'm about to become Dr. Umar. Oh, I'm joking. I don't know. Thank you for listening.